hand you over to Momin Al-Hamid, who is an asylum seeker, who I mentioned earlier, refugee leader UK and law student at Northumbria, and also a community champion. So I'll hand over to you, Mohammed. Sorry.
Thank you. You can call me MD. It's fine. Hello, everyone.
MD, yeah.
I'm going to share my screen because I will do a little presentation. So if that is okay. Can anyone give me a shout if you can see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. Thank you so much. Hello, lovely people. Thanks for joining us today evening. I will do a short presentation. I've got a limited time because I've got my respective speakers will be coming up. A short introduction about myself. My name is MD, a refugee leader, and I'm also, Northumbria University law student and an US delegate. Let's start with my presentation, short presentation. If I skip anything, you can ask me later on. As English is this is a little short disclaimer. English is my second language, so if you don't understand anything or anything goes wrong on my side, please, I beg your pardon from the beginning. Just to start with, let's go with the first slide. What is detention and why this is happening? The Home Office has the administrative power to detain a person at any point in their immigration process. There are 14 reporting centers in the UK, and detention is supposed to be used at the last resort for a person. But just to let you know, out of the context, Home Office doesn't really care to put anyone in the detentions whenever they want. So this is happening for a long time, and according to the Home Office policy in international law, detention to be used separately and shortest period if necessary. It says on the law, but Home Office doesn't really care about all these stuffs. As of some data I tried to present here, because just to give you an overview, as of 15th of January 2018, Schedule 10 to the Immigration Act 2016 on Immigration Bail Act introduced automatic bail hearings for the detainees, which means that if you are on bail, so you are bound to go for sign-in, and they can detain you in any point of your life. Like if you are being treated as a criminal without being a criminal. So this is the dark side of the law that Home Office can do sometimes. Sorry, moving back to the detention is beyond the pure and must be authorized by the senior officials in the Home Office, unlike other European countries, but there is no upper limit in the UK at the moment. So we need to think about it. This is inhumane. Moving on to the next slide, the fact check. Around 24,400 people entered to the immigration detention in 2019, the lowest number since 2009. So every year is more. In 2019, 473 children was been detained. So I'm not going all these details. It will be available in my screen sharing later on because I've got a limited amount of time. The Home Office is estimating that around 1/3 of the immigration detainees are held longer than 28 days. And they belongs to so many other countries, and including Windrush generation as well. So if you look onto that the fourth quarter of 2019, the daily cost of each detainees was about £95 each. And this information was being gathered from this website, which I will share in a bit. Moving on to the next one. I was going to give a short brief about the everyday uncertainty about asylum seekers. You see that house I'm living at the moment. This is the asylum seekers house, or where I live. I live in that uncertainty every day, every night, that someone will come and grab me and put me in that detention center. Even it's affecting in my education, it's affecting my family life, it's affecting my community services. So just think about it when you go to sleep and you're thinking about how would you feel and someone come and knock on the door 4 or 3 o'clock at night and take you out to the detention center. And to be honest with you, most of the cases, Home Office, what they does, they come to your house around 3 or 4 o'clock in that unusual time when nobody will be able to leave their lovely bed and come to help you out. This is happening for a long time. The largest category of immigration detainees is the people who sought asylum. So being an asylum seeker myself, this is a proper fact. The 58% of the people entering detention is about asylum seekers. Almost 99% of the asylum seekers in the UK sleep in a fear to go to detention suddenly or anytime. Mary, I know this person. I'm not using her proper name, but I know about her. Mary, who was in detention center between September to November 2014, said last week she remained in the detention center. She was being traumatized by the experience of sexual harassment. So this is why I was talking about that we're going to open, the Home Office wants to open a new detention center. What is the experience they got? And in the detention center, this is very harsh reality of humanity that look, there has been 34 deaths in the immigration removal center and since 1989 to 2017. 3 of them are women and rest of them are men. This data is collected from government website. Moving on to the next, I really want to show you this short video. I collected it from a database from one of my friends who used to be a Refugee Week leader before. So it's a 1 minute 30 seconds video, so I'll play it quickly if that is okay with you guys.
Female asylum seekers are among the most vulnerable people in the UK. Former detainees in Yaleswood allege that they were targeted by male guards shortly after arriving.
When you arrive there, the woman will be in a single room for 2-3 nights. They try to take their chances during that period. And that's when most women are very vulnerable.
And anytime they want, they just come into your room, and even if you're naked, they don't care. Just open the door and get in. That's it.
So the guards are allowed to look at you, the male guards look at you naked?
Yes.
Former detainees also claim that guards ask women to perform sexual acts in return for assistance with their asylum case.
When you are in Yaleswood, you are vulnerable. You'll be like having that mentality to say, if I get closer to this person, he might help me get out.
There were about 2-3 girls that I had heard of that they had gone to the point of having sex in exchange for favors. Every woman in Yaleswood, their aim is to get out of that place. So the guys used to use that to their advantage, and they used to give these women an impression that if you sleep with me, I'll put in a word for you. And sometimes even to get a simple service of get your letters fax, you know.
Sorry, that was a bit distressing. It is a short, long video. I'll also post the link of it. You can watch it later on. So what is the thing that what we are doing, why we are here today, that what is the solutions? There is some solutions which been obviously put by United Nations High Commissioner of Refugees, that how we can make this situation better. But going through all these solutions, what I found out myself, that I said myself as a person that I'm a human being, I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm someone's son, and I'm someone's daughter, and I am someone in the community. So take down that wall. No detention center. This is what I feel about myself. If you come in to live with me in where I live, you will find out that how much traumatizing experience it is. Have you ever seen detention center yourselves? Have you ever been to there or near to there? Have you seen how does they look? It's criminalizing someone without being a criminal. This is what is going on. So we really have to work on it. And I mean, I will leave that too, because we are a bit late as well. I'm not gonna take too long time now. But if there is any questions about how detention center runs, I'm not going into details about all these things. I have all these experiences, but I'll take the questions. And if any one of you like, you can follow me on Twitter, and all this stuff is self-promotion anyway.